second lecture, and Professor Seema Tripathi, please introduce the second lecture.
Slideshow is not closed. Slideshow is not closed.
Dr. Jayan, you are here.
Yeah, I am here. No, last year slideshow is open. Okay, now.
Let me introduce you to the audience, and I was calling to Dr. Seema Tripathi to please welcome you and introduce you. So, Professor Seema Tripathi, are you audible? Okay, no problem. I introduce Dr. Jain. Dr. Jain Nambudiri is a man from Kerala, and he is a very dynamic person in the field of clinical psychology. And this time he is going to deliver his lecture on anger management, and really we can see that this problem of anger is so prevalent in the community that it needs remedies. So I welcome on behalf of Community Psychology Association of India, Dr. Jayan Mudri, and I request him to please start his lecture. Dr. Jain.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Happy evening, all of them present here. I am very much happy to invited me to share my knowledge and experience in anger management. Some persons are asking me that instead of therapy, why are you using the term technology? So now I am using the term behavior technology. If you are using the term therapy, that indicates the treatment or patients. Instead of we are using the term technology, we are providing so many techniques to resolve their problem. To cheat our brain, that is first thing. I am not a client. I am providing some methods to resolve your solution. That is the method I am using on behavior technology. Today we have the topic is anger management. The purpose of anger management is to help person to decrease anger. Otherwise, it will be creating a lot of physical problems. To avoid that, what are the methods we want to apply? All the pictures have from Google, and same way my clinical experience. My organization is connected with the EQ for Peace Worldwide, INC USA. They are mainly spreading emotional intelligence all over the world. Actually, we are saying a term gratitude. We are writing gratitude diaries, or we are given the gratitude others also. So I am express my sincere gratitude to Professor Ramjijal sir and all the team members to provide one platform to share my views and knowledge. And the second thing is, for the gratitude I am provided to COVID. COVID I am considered as a positive. In the COVID, we are expand the COVID, the term. C indicates competency, O for optimism, V for velocity, I for innovation, and D for discipline. I consider COVID as a positive manner. So I am shared around 210 platforms as a lecture. It is because of COVID. Now this month we are celebrating as mental health. World Health Organization, there is no health without mental health. So we want to maintain maximum importance in our mental health also. World Health Organization defined that if the person is physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually getting better and better, the person is healthy. If any of the criteria will be disturbing, the person will be never healthy. So we want to become physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and getting better and better day by day. So we can maintain our health. And some areas to maintain our mental health. One is self-compassion, to avoid self-talks, healthy eating, that is nutritious food, provide the maximum exercise, isolating yourself, mindfulness, be present. So if we are be present, we get the awareness. Then self-care. If any self-doubt will occur, clear with that doubts, and sleep. Sleep is very essential also. Everyone knows that the Angry Birds. These games are available in the mobile. So Angry Birds are saying that if you're right, there is no need to be angry. And if you're wrong, you have no right to be angry. Suppose we are expressing our anger in the duration of 1 minute. It may affect our immune system to slow our immune system 3 to 4 hours. Same way, if you are laughing 60 seconds, it increases our immune system up to 24 hours. The decision the person can take. Either I can express our anger or I can do the laughing. That it depends the person. If taking the laughing on a duration of 60 seconds, it will be increase our immune system up to 24 hours. And if you are expressing our anger in the duration of 1 minute, it will be decrease our immune system 3 to 4 hours. Why we need sufficient sleep? Suppose I am skip my sleep, food the period of 1 month. It will be affect my body. My body will become too tired. So I can consult with one doctor and may he have given the medicine. Through the medication, I can come out from that disturbance. Same way, if I skip my sleep 3 to 4 days, it will affect our body. The person body will become very irritative and may the person express their anger. So sleep means stress level elimination exercise plan. We need the sufficient sleep of 7 hours, 6 minutes. And when we lay down the bed, we need to get the sleep within 10 minutes. If you are not getting the sleep within the 10 minutes, it's create a lot of disturbance. Unwanted thoughts will be occur. And these unwanted thoughts will be create maximum anxiety. So the person have not a lack of sleep. So if the person have this kind of unwanted thoughts, to overcome the situation, only one method is available, that is called as laughter therapy. We already know what is alphabets. In the alphabet, we are using A, E, I, U. Same way in the English vowels A, E, I, O, U. Instead of that, we can laugh like as a ha, ha, he, hu, or ha, he, hu, he, etc. If you are doing the laugh thing, it will create an endorphin. It is a pain releaser. In our body, there is a biological clock called as circadian rhythm. In the circadian rhythm, whereas melatonin and serotonin work together, the person will get sufficient sleep. So we need sufficient sleep of 7 hours, 6 minutes. In continuous sleep is required uninterrupted. And what is anger? Anger is a basic natural emotion that is experienced by all people. It is nature's way to telling us that something has gone wrong in our lives. Is it okay to be angry? We can express our anger to the right person, to the right way, on the right time. If we can express our anger to the right person, on the right time, on the right way. Suppose we can't control our anger, we express high level, it will be create a lot of disturbance in our life also. Actually, in the society, if the person become anger, how they express in their anger? In the society, if a person have anger and how they express in their anger, you can unmute and you can
Shout loudly. Shouting
loudly. Then okay,
using high pitch of voice.
okay, and destroy household items, throwing valuable items, and there increase their sound, etc., etc. Suppose one person is expressing their anger in such a way. What is the meaning? Suppose one person is expressing their anger in such a way. Examples. What is the meaning?
They're not in a mood to listen.
Uh,
Want to show their emotion that whatever may be discomfort or gap, understanding gap, whatever may
okay.
be, to reveal through the words by the expressions like
Okay. Okay. There is only one meaning is available. The person have lack of self-awareness. Suppose I am throwing my mobile. Anybody purchase one iPhone, new one? That is iPhone Pro 13. That is cost 1,50,000 rupees. This is my loss only. If I am throwing my any valuable items, it will be creating loss to the person. So what we can do? If I am having the anger and not able to express the situation, just give one smile and just leave that place. Just give one smile and leave that place. So what is smile? We can expand the term smile. The S indicates self-confidence, M for mood elevation, I for invitation, L means unconditional love, and E for empathy. That is smile. If the person have lack of self-confidence, first identification that the person can't maintain their eye contact with other peoples. If the person have able to maintain their eye contact, that is the indication of the person has the self-confidence. And if the person have the lack of self-confidence, to increase their self-confidence, one method is called as mirror therapy. Stand in front of the mirror with a smiley face, look your eyes and say, I love me in your local mother tongue language, not in the English, I love me. Stand in front of the mirror with a smiley face, look at their eyes and say, I love me in your local mother tongue language. If they practice in this method daily, morning and evening 21 times, then it will be first they have the self-love, then it leads to self-belief, then self-esteem, and lastly self-confidence. They want to continue this method daily, morning and evening 21 times. And aggression. Anger is an emotion, and aggression, if angry feeling or behavior that make us want to attack other people. This is a behavior they want to attack. Anger is an emotion, basic natural emotion, and aggression is the person attacked. That is the difference. This is some 4 areas. If the person can't able to control their anger and they expressing in such a way, this is indication that the person have lack of self-confidence, self-awareness. If the person have the self-awareness, just give one smile and leave that place. So we can express our anger to the right person on the right time, on the right way. And a smile is the key, only key that fits the lock of everybody's heart. Smile means S for self-confidence, M for mood elevation, I for invitation, L for unconditional love, and E for empathy. Normally, we are expressing the parents and children have the unconditional love, or husband and wife have the unconditional love. There is no such a term in unconditional love. In the sense of unconditional love, we can provide the quality time. If the parents and children sit together and maintain their eye contact and they can communicate anything, avoid all the electronic gadgets. No mobile, no television, etc., etc., etc. Simply sitting together, maintain eye contact, and they can communicate. Same way, all the parents and the children can sit together and they can play together. That is broomstick. Through the broomstick, one plays there, 9 small stick and 1 big stick, hold together and fall down. We can release one by one with the other stick is not shake. Without shake, we want to release one by one. It is increase our concentration capacity also. So that is unconditional love. That is, we are providing the quality time. Avoid all the electronic medias. So the family become father and mother, I love you. Otherwise, it will become a difficult mode. Normally, if you are checking the meaning of self-awareness in Google or any dictionaries, we are getting the answer that conscious knowledge of one's own character, feeling, motive, and desire. That is the definition of self-awareness. Actually, the definition of self-awareness is to make capable of taking rational decision for self and surroundings. We want to take a rational decision, not depending much more to others, and it is not harmful to the surrounding also. Suppose we are expressing our anger to beating and using bad words also. Normally, we have 5 sense organs. Actually, we have additional 2. The additional 2 sense organs are, one is self-awareness and the other one is self-balancing. In our sense organ, tongue is most dangerous one. So we lock with the 2 locks. One is teeth and the next one is lips. If the any person, maybe parents or any persons, using, they are shouting with the bad words. Instead of that bad words, they can use which fruit is most like them. They can use that fruit's name. Suppose one parent calling his children like as you are a donkey. Instead of donkey, they can use the their life fruit. Maybe he is very much interested in mango. Instead of donkey, they can use the mango or any kind of fruits. So the children start to laughing, means smile. To observe that smile, the parent also start to smile. The parent felt the taste of that fruits in their brain. Just to tap their left shoulder and call any kind of fruits name. So it will be reduce their anger. So we have the self-awareness and we have the self-balancing. We can express our anger in the normal way. And if the one person is doing any mistake, we can give them the punishment to avoid the repetition. Then if you are providing the punishment, just hold their left hand. If the mother or parent who will be beating or given the punishment, after the punishment, hold the left hand with the parent's left hand. All the fingers in the wrist and cover with the thumb and hold nearby to their left shoulder and tap with their right shoulder, and they can express, you have done one mistake, I'm punished on that mistake only. So I know you are not repeating this mistake next day onwards. So their emotion will be normal. Otherwise, after the punishment, the parents, mother or father, they will sit one side and they start, their emotion will be in more shifting, same way the children's also. So we are given the punishment. After the punishment, we are given the message, you done one mistake, then I punished you. I know from next day onwards, you will be never repeating this mistake. So they also have the awareness. So first we want to maintain our self-awareness. Then self-balancing. If you are beating, we are beating only once, not more. Then we can convey why I beat it. So they create the self-balance also. Some examples: if grief losing or loved one, hunger, pain, withdrawal from drugs or some medications, physical mental illness, being teased or bullied, failure and financial problems, and traffic jams. Just imagine how we are performing the traffic jams. Suppose we want to reach the place at 10 o'clock. We are not started at 9:45. Then on the way, fully traffic jam. We are not sitting in the car with the AC or music, relax. We are starting to create the sounds. They start the sound blows. It will be creating the sound pollution also. So we can't able to sit. We are expressing our frustration through blowing the horn or we are creating huge sounds also. And if some person be in the peer group, maybe in the school, college, or in the family also, they're using some name as a bullying. And if the person using this kind of bullying words, they will react as an anger. Their mood will be changed and they react. Suppose the one person is calling, you are looking as a donkey. Instead of that person will be start fighting. So that is creating the problem again. If any bullying system happen in the society or anywhere, just look at his face with a smiley and say, they can say, why you are always standing in front of a mirror. Suppose one person is bullying with as a donkey and he is reacting, that is the indication I am a donkey. I am agreeing I am donkey. So that they can simply give a smile and they can ask, why are you standing all time in front of a mirror? So they can control their anger. And sometimes failure also creating the problems. Actually, the fear means false expectation assume real. In the fear, we can divide into 3 terms. One is fear to fail, one is fear to earning, and the third one is success. Suppose in our school days, when teacher, tomorrow I am going to ask these questions. If the student is 100% confident about that question answer, he's become very happy. I am able to give all the answers. Instead of that, he is not have the lack of confidence. He will never maintain the eye contact and he have the feeling of fear of fail. Suppose he is not able to give the proper answer, maybe the teacher given the punishment. So fail means first attempt in learning. If any punishment will be occur, then they can analyze why I am to receive this punishment. So first attempt in learning. Second thing is fear to earning. Suppose in a peer group, 3 persons are doing the hard work and 2 persons doing the maximum lazy. After the examination, this lazy person will be receive maximum mark. So this person become anger, jealous, etc. So we can avoid fear of failure and fear of earning. Instead of that, we can accept success. If we are accepting our success, one we want to learn and the other thing we want to earn. It will be creating the health problems, tensions, accidents, interpersonal problems. Uncontrolled anger can lead to violence behavior also. And the body become adrenaline and other chemical pour into the bloodstream. The heart pump faster, blood flows quicker, and muscle tension. It will be occur in our body. In our brain, there is a 2 hemisphere, left and right hemisphere there. This left hemisphere control our right part of the body and the right hemisphere control our left part of the body. In between there is an area called as corpus callosum. If the corpus callosum matured properly, the person can control the emotion. Their emotion will be matured. If it will be never matured, the person express their emotion very quickly. Either anger, mainly emotions are fear and anger, and maybe they express their sadness also. So in the school days, some teachers given the punishment that is called as super brain yoga. This is a good brain gym. Hold with our fingers, cross with our ear, and do the exercise 21 times. Morning, once minimum or twice. If you are practicing this exercise, the communication between left and right brain will be increased and emotion will be normal. Our right area is related to emotional, so we can control our emotions. And second thing is our right brain is related to creativity also. Maybe you know the film Tare Zameen Par. In the film, this person have expert in painting, very poor in the studies. Study leads their left brain, reality. Creativity leads their right brain. So he can express their creativities. So our right brain is creating more active. Same way if we can express our emotions. And if our right and left brain also we can control. So do this exercise, that is a brain gym, daily 21 times. If you are applying 21 times, it will become a habit. The beauty of habit means if you are removing the H, a bit is there. If you are removing a bit is there. If you are removing bit, that it is there. With their support, we can remove that unwanted it, that is habit. If they are ready to practice this exercise, the brain communication will be increased and the corpus callosum will be matured. Then they can maintain their emotion normal way. In our brain, right area is the creativity. So this is just for a fun. I can ask two questions. One is a man born in 1970 at the age of 34 died at 1936. Can you say right answer? A man born in 1970, age of 34 died at 1936. This is just related on our right brain, creativity. Can you say this is right or wrong answer question? Anybody can unmute. A man born in 1970, age of 34 died at 1936. Is it correct or wrong?
सर अगर हिंदी विक्रमी संवत से गणना करें तो सही आंसर हो जाएगा.
No, same sentence, same way. A man born in 1970, age of 34, died at 1936. No changing, no alteration.
ये सही आंसर हो सकता है सर, अगर ये 1970 जो है किसी जगह का नाम होता.
No, that is year. 1970 is the year. Age is 34, and in 1936 died at 1936.
Wrong, no, sir. As he born in 70s, how can he die at the age of 1936?
It is possible.
I shall go back again then.
It is 100%
सर
possible.
सही है स्टेटमेंट, दो लोगों के लिए तो नहीं
He
है.
died at see at.
Yeah, that man born in 1970, age of 34, died at 1936.
At.
Yeah, same sentence, no
Yes.
changing. This is absolutely correct sentence, no alteration, anything. Send this answer right or wrong. That is the question.
Wrong.
This
If
is
you consider as one person,
this is
it
one
is wrong.
person. This is one
He
person.
He is
only.
right.
Then the statement is wrong.
This one person. This is just for a fun. Just imagine This 1936 is the railway time. That is 24-hour clock. Then 7:36. A man born in 1970 at the age of, he died at 7:36 p.m. This is just a fun. That is the creativity of our right brain hemisphere. Another question is, can you able to draw a triangle with the two lines? Think out of box. That is the method. Draw a triangle with the two lines. This is also 100% possible. First, you can draw a triangle. Then you can draw two lines inside the triangle. First, you draw one triangle, then draw two lines. That is the creativity. No, this is just to mention.
Sorry, I beg to interrupt and disagree with that.
Yeah.
You see, you are telling making a triangle with the two lines is just impossible unless you imagine a base, like a table, edge of a table. Then you can write a cone with two lines and we will perceive it as a triangle. Otherwise, not possible.
No,
making two lines.
Okay.
And subsequently, you are making two lines.
Okay.
These are two different activities.
Okay. No, I just want what I draw a triangle. So first we want to draw a triangle with the two lines. We can draw two lines inside the triangle.
But sir, you used total 5 lines.
No.
First you draw.
First triangle is a 3 lines. I first draw one triangle. I am asking,
yes,
draw a triangle with the 2 lines. That is the difference.
But first you draw a triangle. And triangle is made of 3 lines.
Yeah.
And
triangle already with the 3 lines. I am asking to draw 2 lines.
Overall, you used 5 lines.
No.
No,
triangle is a 2 line. After the triangle, I am making draw 2 lines. We can draw 2 lines inside the triangle. This is just for fun, not a big one.
Jayam sir asked only, can you draw a
triangle? That we want to draw on triangle. Then we want to draw 2 lines. Then, suppose we are not able to control their anger and may it be suppressed. It will lead to self-injury. And sometimes this self-injury leads to suicide also. Suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Suicide is a permanent solution for a temporary problem. So before us discuss related on depression, if the person is think my life is hopeless, worthless, meaningless, etc., 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 the purpose of life and the definition of life both are different. Purpose of life is live life with happy and pleasure. When the pleasure is there or happy is there, connected with the dopamine. And in our brain, there is an area called as nucleus accumbens. It is called as our pleasure center. When any pleasure will be occur, it will be activate, and a dopamine supply will be happen. Actually, we are considered that the addictive areas. One is drugs, one is gambling, and one is sex. If this addiction, we can, if the person have the pleasure, they will be continue with these addictions. Then if you convert this pleasure to pain, we can avoid resolve the problem. Some simple example, some person when listening the music or watching the video, film, etc., etc., they start to shaking their legs. It is the indication of the person's body was here, mind was not in here. Second thing is the person is anxious. That is involuntary action. So they will continue this procedure. So they will be addicted with that activity also. Same way the person want to release that activity, we can advise them. Do in conscious way 108 times together. So the person will become pain. After that, when they do this method, immediately our brain get a message, don't do this activity, it will be creating the pain. So all the addiction we can apply through the pain, we can resolve their problem. If the person is addicted with the smoking, we can provide black pepper. If the person is addicted with alcohol, we can provide alcohol. And if you are another term suicide, as for low self-esteem or slow self-esteem, U for unfulfilled demands, I for introversion, C for complication in life, I for intense pain, D for depression, and last E for lack of emotional intelligence. Their EQ is very low. So they will be considered to suffer this method, I can go for the suicide. So suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Some methods are around 50 intervention I can provide. Lack of time, I don't have much time. So one method is called as anger reversal technique. Then Bruce Lee method, punching bag, then empty chair methods. Suppose the person having any emotion they are suppressing. To resolve that problem, if the person is alive or not, just take two chairs in opposite way, and they can keep one paper and note the person's name. Just to fix the table, he can take 10 deep breaths. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth 10 times, and drink little water. Then they can close their eyes and imagine what the incident he created, other person. So they'll be having the feeling. Then just imagine that person is sitting opposite chair, and he can use maximum abusive words. When they applying these maximum abusive words, he get the emotional ventilation. After all the emotion ventilated, he can change here place to change that chair, and imagine now he is that person. This person is sitting A, B, two person. A is the sufferer person and B is the creator. So he can think I am a B and A person is sitting opposite chair and do the forgiveness. Without my knowledge, I done so many mistakes. Please pardon me. So we can resolve the problem. In the childhood, we can learn a lot of moral values. One is we want to respect the elder people and don't use these kind of abusive words. So some person will be suffer guilty. So if the person feel have any kind of guilty, just pray. With or without knowledge, I done lot of mistake. Please pardon me. The spirituality is the best method to resolve this kind of guilty. Second thing is Bruce Lee method. Took one writing pad along with one ball pen. Don't use pencil or fountain pen. Just imagine that situation. Before that, they want to take 10 deep breath, inhale and exhale, then drink little water, and imagine that situation. And they can write anything like scribbling. After the scribbling, they can remove this paper and put it fire and hold it. When the fire goes up and we are felt the heat in our hand, we can't able to hold the paper. We can leave the paper down. Third one is we can write something and fold the paper, tear one, then fold the paper again, tear, fold the paper again, tear. Last we can't able to tear. Then we'll be doing the maximum pressure. We are tighten our teeth and tear by piece, and we can put in the flush, the toilet, and we can flush it. Last one is the method is called as anger reversal method. Sit in front of the wall, remove their chappals and stretch your both legs tightly, and raise your both hands 10 centimeters away from their thighs, parallel to the thighs. Then first bend their both thumbs, cover with all other fingers, and tighten. Then both of hands start vibrating, shaking. Then tighten their teeth and open their mouth and look at right eye point in the wall, exactly in our eye level, and start breathing like as a first this way, 30 seconds. After the 30 seconds, release all the fingers kept in our thighs, close your eyes and relax 30 seconds. The next cycle is hold the finger same way, bend the thumb, then cover with all the fingers, tighten your teeth and open lips, and look the point exactly in our eye level. Second time breathing is maximum pull, release, 30 seconds. Then after completing 30 seconds, relax the release, leave the finger in our hand in our thighs and relax. This they want to continue 10 times per one set. After completing the 10 steps, lay down the bed 10 minutes and drink little water. That is one by one, sip by sip. Don't use cold water. And if you are not applying the both breathing, maybe the person have suffered headache also. This exercise want to continue in empty stomach. Next one is punching bag. In the sports shop, we are available the punching bag. We can purchase the punching bag and fill with lot of waste cloth. No need of sand. Instead of sand, we can put, fill with the waste cloth or old clothes in our home. Tie with in the nearby the window, and we can punch. If the person is punching, one hand will be in the chest, other hand in the back, like this way. 21 times into 5 sets. All this exercise the person want to experience in the room temperature. Don't apply fan or AC. After completing 5 sets, lay down the bed or floor, take 10 minutes rest. After the 10 minutes, the person can drink little water. This is the method. Around 50 intervention I can able to introduce, but the time period I just given important one. Suppose the kids, the small boys are having this kind of issue, anger. They can't able to control their anger. We can provide skipping rope. Skip 21 into 5. Along with the mother. Mother also joining on that time. On that time, mother become a child. So they both are do together. If the person is remove the shirt, maximum sweating is required without fan and without AC. They may apply this method. Or jump at a place 21 into 5. Everything in the 21 into 5. The unwanted energy will be exorcised. So we can control our anger. And if we are not able to manage our anger, it will be increase our cortisol also. Maybe it affect our kidney failure. And in the new moon, the distance between sun and earth will be decreased up to 5,000 kilometers. This time the water will become too hot. Same way in our body, blood is also in the liquid format. Such a time, any mentally disturbed persons will express maximum disturbance. So in the Ayurveda, they are providing gooseberry massage. They are applying gooseberry paste in their head. Same way the person is having the anger, he may express their anger high level. In the noontime, we can observe that also. This is the some information I am given in this platform. Thank you very much for providing one platform to express my knowledge and viewpoints. And if any question you have, this is my phone number. You can available in the 24-hour also. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Jain. And the session is now open for discussion. And I'll request Professor N.K. Saxena, sir, to please give your observation.
Thank you, Professor Ramjilal. A very good paper has been presented and it has added to our knowledge. But I have few observations to make.
Okay, sir.
I conducted an experiment
Okay.
for managing anger.
Okay.
It was a workshop method.
Okay.
What I did, I asked teachers from class 9, 10th, 11th, and 12th to give me a list of 6, 7 students from each class whom you consider to be anger prone.
Okay.
They provided me the list. Then I administered upon them clinical anger scale. This scale has 21 items. 21st item is not culture fair. So I deleted that. So 20 items were given. And from each section, 5 were selected, making 80. I conducted a workshop. I just introduced the topic without being judgmental, without telling them that anger is good or bad. I worked upon the hypothesis of my hunch that creating self-insight. You have talked about self-awareness. I think self-insight has some deeper root than self-awareness.
Okay.
So I created, right. So what I did, I divided the group, 5 each into 8 groups. And for first 2 groups, I asked them, I made them team leader for each group. And I asked them, what do you consider to, which behavior you consider to be anger behavior?
Okay.
In second group, again 2 groups for 5 each, I said, what are the plausible causes of anger behavior? My hunch is that an angry person knows his cause of anger more than anyone else. And then I said, for the third group of 2, I asked them to write about the consequences of angry behavior. And the fourth group, I said, suggestions for improving anger behavior. Believe me, all those students, their suggestions were wonderful. And I found that in most of the cases, anger was because of parental behavior. So what? So after that, then after getting their responses, after break, we, pulled up the responses, and then I tried to create self-insight. Not before the experiment, post-experiment period, post workshop period, I try to create self-insight. So the whole day was spent, and those who reported their parental behavior, punitive parents. Now, if parents were punitive, that caused aggression in them, frustration in them, but they could not react to frustration to their parents. They were aggressive in their peer group. I explained it on displacement model. So aggressor is parent, mother or father, but the victim of aggression may be some other person. So after that, some follow-up was done, and I found that anger management was very well managed.
Yes.
So this is my, and second observation is, you talked about left brain, right brain.
Yes.
It is said that right brain is creative. But my contention is that right brain has a limited creativity in literature, art, performance. Left brain is also creative because there is objectivity, rationality. And most of the inventions that have taken place were done by the scientists and the mathematicians. So science and mathematics is the option of left brain dominant person. Literature and these things are right. So creativity is at in both the hemispheres. I have a tool which measures brain dominance, and it also measures what is your learning style, auditory learning style or visual learning style. So I have that tool, a rare tool. So from that, I have administered this tool upon, I think, not less than 1,000 to 2,000 persons. And I found that left brain people are also creative. But their creativity is scientific creativity, and right brain dominant people have a literary creativity, performance art creativity, musical creativity. These are my observations. I have no question because you are so clear in your explanation. I just wanted to add this.
Thank you for the information, sir. Actually, we are saying anger is a negative emotion. Some cases I consider as anger is a positive emotion.
Yes.
Suppose the one person is, our first session was a depression. If the person is simply sitting in the gloomy, he is not reacting. So I am starting with tapping his shoulder. Maybe first sometimes he will never react. Then it will be creating disturbance, that is irritation. Then he will be reacting. So inactive person will become an active person. So anger is considered as a positive. And in the clinic, I have given some crazy methods. I am interested very much crazy. New cases are interested through the crazy. When the person is having this kind of issues, after all the discussion, I just given to imagine that situation. And the person is 100% got the imagination, just left up their hands. When they up their hands, they can touch my hand. Then they can catch my hand and press maximum. If they touch my hand, it is not my hand. Who's the person have they suppress this emotion? That person's hand is that. Then they start to pressing maximum to release all the emotion. It is highly painful to the therapist, but I am enjoying that experiment. So after if suppose I am having some pain, finally the client will become maximum happy. So it is, I am very much interested. This is very, maybe it will be affecting. Suppose we are providing our hand, if they cannot able to control, then maybe they will catch our head also, neck also. Very dangerous method, but I am very much interested in doing this kind of activity also. Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. very much, sir. Professor
Yeah.
Saxena, sir, very nice and very wonderful observation you have with this anger management. And anybody more, if you
Will
want to
answer.
ask?
Will answer.
Hello.
Will answer. Subhash ma'am. Yes.
Sir, I have to take 2 minutes only.
Okay.
He has given a statement that if you are right, there is no right to angry. The second statement, if you are not right, there is no question of anger. So that is the last 2 additional sense organized. That is self-awareness. You are having that self-awareness, there is no question of angry to the other person. If you are right, no question of angry. If you are wrong, again there is no question of anger. What are the experience of Mr. Jain sir is his clinical experience, practical experience. When you are in the offline, you can feel it directly. I am with him last 5 years. So after one, the other one, he is experiencing new clinical experiences and he is parting without any keeping away under. He is releasing it fully to the audience. Second experience. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, sir. Subhash ma'am.
Very
Yes.
practical, sir. A lot of practical exposure have been given where in home itself we can practice it, and different types of practices which gives us the practically. I hope the session will be helpful by practicing. By practicing, we may get more doubts. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the valuable session.
Okay.
Literally, because this anger, if we use this as a real weapon, where to use and how to use, this will change the life. If not, it will destroy the life.
Okay.
So it is a weapon, I feel. So if we use the weapon in the right way, it will give fruits. So your session literally helped me in clearing a lot of doubts by adopting few techniques, few technological psycho therapy along with technical knowledge.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Ramjita ma'am from KL University, Vijayawada.
Yes, sir. Hi, Paul. Hi, Paul, sir.
Matt
Namaste.
sir. Yes, Matt sir. Matt sir. Any more questions, sir?
Okay. Then Dr. Srimati Tripathi, hello. Okay, I express my sincere gratefulness to Dr. Jain. Really, you just highlighted a very important issue in the community. And anger is so prevalent these days that it is creating havoc in the community and it has disturbed the whole life of the person. So your session was very nice, very practical, and the Professor Saxena who added some more observation, it was really very valuable, and I express my sincere thanks to Dr. Jain for
Thank you, sir.
giving us the opportunity to hear you. And on behalf of the Community Psychology Association of India, I express my sincere thanks to all the participants who have taken trouble to join the session, and I hope that I will be receiving their help. And with these words, we would like to conclude the session. But before concluding the session, I will inform all the audience and to the people that tomorrow we will also have 2 lectures, and at the same platform, at the same time at 7 p.m. Dr. Madhu Asthana, she will speak on spirituality and mental health, and Sweetie Jain Birla will also deliver a lecture. So I invite all to please be with us, and with these words, I don't find where is Dr. Seema Tripathi. Are you hearing me? Dr. Seema Tripathi? Okay, I
Not
think
visible, sir.
and she is not here. Okay, no problem. But with these words, I express again my sincere thanks to Dr. Jain. He has been so kind enough. He is so considerate, and he has given time. And I express thanks to the persons who have given their comments, Colonel Janardhanan and Professor Saxena and others. And I hope that with these steps, we'll be able to run this program successfully. Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you,
Dr.
sir.
Thanks.
Any doubts you can ask, you can make a phone call. My number is available 24 hours. Thank you, sir, very much. Okay, good night.
Thank you.
Okay, good night.
Bye. Dr. Ashish.
Yes, sir.
Now we should conclude it. Okay.
Okay, sir. एंड कर दे सर अब इसको एंड कर
Yes, sir.
ओके सर ओके